On through the choke.
I mean, it's so curious that they keep the Mercy here despite switching off the Widowmaker. Perhaps it's the fact that they do have the Valkyrie. Deadeye from Undead. Oh, he gets blown up! He waits too long and Ultrink just saunters over the position of his teammate. Gets taken with him. It's all about Dunton now. 3 kills and a D-suit for him. Cold as ice. 20 seconds left. So the Zenyatta's now missing. He could have had his Transcendence for the last fight, but now he'll be walking back very slow, forlorn, and maudlin as he tries to reapproach. Dak finds Roshan here, but Undead actually picks off Baby Bay. There may be an opportunity there, but we're halfway through overtime and MG is being buffered away from the point. He gets there, keeps it going for now, but look at Undead. So low on HP. There is a Mercy in effect here for the Shanghai Dragons. 5 King is there, but Dante is another sick pulse bomb, and they're all over this one.
And you see the stats there for Dante versus Dia. I don't think you can kind of pin that all on Dia. You know, he's just trying to play his game, getting aggressive, and nobody there with him. It's going to be 2 kills here for the San Francisco Shock.
Could be over.
3. This is not looking good for Shanghai early.
Ultra and Undead already cut to ribbons, and it's only a couple of players. A token resistance from the Shanghai Dragons on this point. MG's been removed. Dia can't do much. The Shanghai Dragons getting absolutely clobbered. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm afraid to say it, the Shanghai Dragons yet to stoke the flames.
They will have both support ults.
Oh, that's big!
Though with a big pulse bomb taking out both supports, that's huge. Shanghai needs to go now.
I was just about to ask you, Matt, how is Shanghai going to get back in after the door's been shut in their face? And I guess I had my question answered for me. Undead's now able to capitalize on the extra space that's been brought and take down Dante. They pressure forward now. Nomi looking worse for wear. San Francisco definitely have to give the point up after that. He's been able to get Nevix desuited, and MG's brought back, so the deeper advantage rests with the Shanghai Dragons, and a flash sets up a nice kill there for Undead to remove Baby Bay in short shrift, and that'll be another one. Now for Roshan, he needs to be a little bit more careful the way he jumps in. Baby Bay, you see, he does get the flash there, but Baby Bay's quite low. Quick burst healing, they're still trying to focus down this McCree, but he's got himself an Orb of Harmony. Very difficult to remove him from the fight, so instead, the Shanghai Dragons look for other targets. Nobi and Dak, namely, were the ones that were focused after the fact. Now, Dia just needs to dodge around a little bit. The recall was used. Could have put him in danger, but he had a dash charge left to get on inside, and they've got it! The Shanghai Dragons take the first stage here on Nepal. He does benefit from that healing, and of course, Ultrink having used that Valkyrie gives a heck of a lot of burst heals to his team there. Baby Bay being scrutinized, at least for the moment there. That was Roshan on him, backing away again, just trying to stay safe, using that mobility as much as possible, and letting his tanks do most of the dirty work. Nevix, huge from him. 4 kills in the fight for the D.Va player. You love to see it. And the pulse bomb fighting Nomi really doesn't do too much here for Dia, with the rest of his team completely smashed. Now that Sleepy's transcended, there's Nomi going in for that primal rage kill. Dia's kind of looking like he's out at sea right now. He's at least grouped up with Undead close by, and Ultring is there with the Valkyrie. Healing available for the Dragons, but they're running out of numbers, they're running out of players. Dia doesn't have the pulse bomb. He could break this one open in a big play, but it's no chance to do it. And that's about it. As the smoke clears, there's no one left from the Dragons on the point.
Good coordinated fight here. We have seen when they do get those fights, you know, going their way, and they're starting to really, you know, synergize this teamwork. They've looked good. It's going to be a sound barrier from both teams opening up. They do get Baby Bay though.
Good opening there, losing the 76 before he can benefit from that overshield. And yep, this looks like it'll be a good fight for the Shanghai Dragons, man. Both their ultimates really connecting nicely. That Sleepy fall into a pulse bomb. Dunton not long for this world himself.
Yeah, it is a good fight for Shanghai.
Just used that Transcendence, so there's no...
They're going to heal that back.
Okay, let's carry on. Free fall up on the high ground. Now the tactical visor being used by Baby Bay here, so it's going to keep everyone on the Dragon's side heads down. MG kind of has to sacrifice his mech to that one, and he will be falling. Altering, though, gets connected long range. That was a Helix rocket, if I've ever seen one.
As his teammates drop.
Oh no, that's a good metaphor for how this one's gone for the Dragons. Close but no cigar. Altering tries to go for a resurrect, but's cut down by Nevix in doing so, and that'll be map 2.
Supercharger here to get themselves a little bit more damage on the point. Roshan will get rid of that. It's going to be a coalescence that comes through here from Altering.
Oh, okay.
It's a big pick though. Undead gets a huge pick there on the Dante, so that's a lot of damage. He gets Dak in the process as well.
Yeah, Undead actually getting himself in a great spot to pick these guys up, but Baby Bay's not done. Hit scan play is having the most impact in this fight so far.
have the benefit of the infra side here as the fight gets going on the point. It's going to be 5king using his sound barrier as Dia's looking for a good spot to use this grab.
Yeah, sets it up on the high ground and catches Dak, and Babyface also there, but he's kind of obscured by the side of the building, so only the 1 kill from that one, but Dak and Nomi already fell to the Deadeye from Undead. So now the McCree getting some space, getting churned up. Dragons now to set up. Pulse Bomb drop behind them. Dunton not able to find any lethal damage with it, and now backs away. The Coalescence is going to force the Shock to give a bit of ground here, but Dak gets caught up in the churning mist. He's down. Sleepy also falling. It's going to be a complete wipe. The San Francisco Shock were not ready for that. A Reinhardt shield does not protect you from a blast like Ultra. Dia's on the payload, and there's actually Undead on that Widowmaker, so Babyface might not be aware of where he's standing right now. It doesn't matter, Undead went down. Nomi made the right decision in clearing the Widowmaker off the high ground. That was Babyface's biggest threat. Now he can sit back, lean into this damage, and pretty much cover this one for the rest of the Shock, man.
Yeah, Shanghai did make a decent amount of progress though here, Mitch. The cleanup kills should come in. The hold should happen for the San Francisco Shock.
They can't even peek out of the Alderworth Hotel right now, Matt. That's just how dire this situation is. And Dante, by the time they do get out, will probably have a barrage ready, so he's hoping to get rid of MG's mech as soon as possible. Ultra gets cut down while he was using the Coalescence. That's so nasty. And Dante doesn't even have to use that Pharah ultimate. That's so big.
They do end up using both support ults here, though, to take the point.
It's a 1-for-1 regardless, and Ultra's been brought back into the fray, but Roshan's missing here. Graviton Surge, Nevix was playing off to the side and couldn't eat it up, and that's self-destruct's gonna hurt! It's a 3K for MG! The classic Big Bang combo. Disengage, and now they're coming back forward. Dante gets rid of Undead with the Riptire, but he's brought back in the background. Nevix thinking about the Graviton. Where do I put this one? Give the most effect, and he doesn't really get anything out of it. MG's kind of brought into it after the fact, but it definitely wasn't impressive. Definitely a little bit meh from him. It has got to be more. With only 30 seconds left in the round, they need to keep pressuring forward, but this is a good start. Dia's down. Undead is felled by concussive mine, and Nomi's ready for the Earth Shatter of his life. Ready to deal with Roshan now. To pressure up. Roshan's knocked aside here, and it should be passage safe for the San Francisco Shock for the last stage of this map.
Towards the box of victory here for San Francisco. It'll be a self-destruct that comes in with an Earth Shatter as well, and that's going to be 2.
Nomi, Ultra and 5 can get down there. The self-destruct didn't claim its target, but perhaps it just didn't have to. Coalescence now, bit of icing on the cake to remove MG from the picture. No more Baby Diva stalling available for the San. The Dragons now, the Shock to pressure for. They've got this one. They forced them back easily enough.
We'll have to wait for Sleepy. This will be more progress made here for Shanghai.
It is very important that the show.
They get him demeched, and now it's going to be the blade from Dia. He's able to get one, looking for more.
And Dak gets a good move there to save the backline from Dia, but still, anyone who commits themselves to trying to fight on the payload now is probably going to fall to Dia's Genji or Undead's Widowmaker. Both of them combining, working in tandem very well, and that'll get them the point. I've got to say, Undead hit the shot when he had to. He landed that one. That's the pulse bomb. That's what the Dragons need to start to get their way home. Dante and Nomi being missing from the mix. That's the key. With Dak falling, it's only 3 members left on the San Francisco Shock there. You can see Nevix commits himself to the point, then backs away to the side, buying time. Sleepy comes out, mid-transcendence, and Freakville can sit back. He'll have his in just a moment. Nevix taking a lot of damage now, and that's going to be the transcendence coming out of Freakville here. That's what they were looking for. There's the D-shoot. Nevix is down. Baby up towards the side. He's had better days. I'll give you the big tip. Roshan cleans him up. Dak going to go down. Dia's got the pulse bomb, and he's not afraid to use it. Who'll be the first to peek out? It's going to be Sleepy. He avoids getting taken down by the pulse bomb at the very least, but look at that. No one to contest right now. And the Shanghai Dragons make their way through. Baby Bay knows that Dia is in there. Dia also knows that he's been revealed. He's not showing himself.
Yeah, nano boost coming out from Shanghai onto MG as he's going on top, trying to do some damage, but it's going to be Dante doing the damage.
He's everywhere.
Take out 3 players with that Dragon Blade.
That's really nice. That was smooth as silk there from Dante. Baby's able to get back and continue to smash down MG. Free fill, no chance of getting out of that one. Dante's still full health here. Dragon Blade's been so good from him this game, really making a difference. And there it is, the slash to finish off MG. The Shock have really not been stopped at all on this map, Matt.
Should you see the contest come through? That is Dia. Now the rest of the members come through for Shanghai. They're going to bring in a May.
Sleepy though, deals with Roshan and gets the big D-suit on MG. What a great time to wake up, excuse the pun. And that's Undead now falling down. It's going to be Dia there. Again, just trying to crouch up on the point, stay alive. No recall was going to be available. Couple more kills need to come in. Primal Rage would have done the job.
But I think think if he jumped up on top on the bridge and there were players playing up on top, it would be a sick shot though from Undead.
Dak, on the other hand, though, is...
And Shanghai has to be careful. They have to stay on the payload. NG on the payload for them right now. He's going to use his self-destruct and then just get battered away there by Nomi.
So he'll be more than happy to have farmed that off those tanks.
Well, and you don't have a big sustain ult other than free fields transcending.
Oh,
you
God.
don't have it right now.
Oh no, it's happening. Dunta gets in. Cat amongst the pigeons. Was Ultra ready for this? No! Free field, watch out! Reflect is there, and that's it. Dunta gets the job done. So he's really lifted in the last few moments. But yeah, we're looking at Dunta. The payload's getting close now. There's no risk, really, and going aggressive here for the San Francisco Shock, and there's no margin of error left for the Shanghai Dragon. That's MG down. Self-destruct to force away. It was an attempt. Something was being done in the background, but Undead wasn't able to shut them down.